What's going down, everybody? This is Juice with the Listening Room, and today I got Matt Dymend here, a.k.a. Hood Billions, one of the OGs of the Listening Room. He's featured on the Listening Room Volume 1 mixtape, and so that's what we're here for today. And I want to get into a little bit of Matt Dymend's history, a little bit of where Matt Dymend's going, and what his involvement in the Listening Room has looked like over these past 8 months. So, Matt, man, thank you for being here with me today. If you can, just give a brief introduction, tell the people who you are, where you're from, and how long you've been making music.
Thanks, Juice, for the introduction. Like I said, my name is Matt Dymend, a.k.a. Hood Billions. I've been doing music for a long time, probably since like 2007. I'm from Silver Spring, Maryland. I reside in Frederick right now. Just been trying to get at it, just keep on working, just a different type of artist. And, I'm just happy to be a part of this.
That's pretty cool, man. I remember, can you tell us when you first got involved with the Listening Room, if you can recall around what time that was and what brought you to the Listening Room? How did you get to the Listening Room?
I got introduced to the Listening Room, by a singer by LR Renee, and I was in this space with Zach Gray, and Zach Gray was just holding these spaces for like musicians, and I was just surfing at the time, trying to put myself out there, trying to find certain spaces where I could just present my music, just to kind of market myself. I met her there, and she told me about the Listening Room, and I think at that time the Listening Room was episode 2 or 3, I can't remember. I think it was episode 2, and she said, "Yeah, we do this every Wednesday. Come through and showcase your music." And I was met by JUSE, Disguise, Andrew, and Irene, and that's where it started. And I was happy that I was able to like come into this environment and present myself, because they gave me a platform to actually, showcase my music. And that's what I was looking for, a space where, I could just be myself and, be around great individuals. And, that's where it started.
So up until that moment, did you feel like that was a huge aspect of just your music career and path that's been missing, like a community that you can really connect with and vibe out with, collaborate with? Have you ever been a part of a collective in that way, or what's that experience been like for you since you started making music in 2007?
I've been around, small groups of people that, support it, but nothing like this space. This space was just like an open arms of, we don't care what you do, where you're from. Is like, if you love music, we love music too. And it just gave me that home feel where it kind of enabled me to actually just strengthen myself as an artist, because they gave me the avenue to actually display the craft that I have. And so, and just a warm welcome of, just empowerment and just uplifting statements. And just there were some things where people DM me and was like, "Hey man, you could do this way, or you could do that that way. You're dope." And was just a great environment for artists to kind of grow, especially whether you're seasoned or whether you're new. This space was actually an opportunity for me to actually, or any artist to display their actual skills and be accepted.
Yeah, man, you talked to a couple great points. Two, one of them being the strengths that you've gained as an artist. The other being the feedback that you've gotten, like the direct feedback. Can you briefly talk about how you feel like you've gotten stronger? What strengths do you think you've gained since being able to work within the Listening Room, within the collective thus far?
I think one of the main strengths is actually overcoming, like, presenting myself and marketing myself, because I got just been so dormant, just only focused on, what I thought was right. But this gave me an opportunity to actually branch out and just spread my music. Then it helped me with public speaking too, because I was able to just speak and give my opinion without feeling judged or anything like that. So it was very the public speaking aspect and marketing, feeling comfortable in myself for marketing myself to a wider audience.
Do you feel like that's where some of the feedback that you've gotten was directly centered around that type of feedback, is kind of, hey, supportive, like, hey man, like we love your energy. Can you bring more of that type of vibe?
Yeah, it was that, and there's like some people are like, hey man, you need to be out here, or I remember Andrew, he was like, man, there's no way you have this many followers, man. You should be have way more with the talent that you have. And to me, that was very encouraging in itself, because it just showed me like, all right, where I need to grow at. Sometimes in order to move forward, you got to know where you're at. So, that kind of helped me understand where I was at. And I've grown since that. So when it comes to followers, so just getting out in the space and just being able to have that type of ability to, display myself, that was the greatest thing.
Yeah, man, I'd love to just point out that you're extremely versatile in your art form and your craft. It's been really dope to see that versatility and for you to bring it to the space. Can you speak a little bit to your style, your personal style of music? I know you're, number one, it's an alignment with even your energy and who you are as a person, as a soul, extremely motivational, extremely supportive, in alignment with your faith. Do you mind speaking a little bit to just the power of your music, the place in which you come from when you seek to really lay on the mic and do your thing?
Okay. So, my background, like, I'm a believer, what I'm saying? Like, I'm about God, I'm about Christ, but I just do, I'm different. I'm cut from a different cloth, and I use my experiences and the things that I've overcame, like addiction, depression, anxiety, and I put it into my music because I feel that there's a voice out there that's not being heard, and I feel like that I'm that type of person that can speak on those silent voices. So I use my music to actually convey messages of empowerment through depression, through the struggle, through everyday life. It's relatable music. Me and you have gone through a lot, whether it's like depression, whether it's like we had a bad day or anything like that. And we got other music that to kind of help us amp up and all. But my music is just to uplift, penetrate, point out, and, give you an opportunity to actually find a solution. So that's where it's driven. So.
Hell yeah, man. And we love that. And it speaks volumes in each and every track that you release, man. Could you briefly give a synopsis of the track that you released on the mixtape, Listening Room Mixtape Volume 1, what the name of it is, and your whole goal for that, and what that's meant to you to be a part of this experience with the mixtape as well, and having that on there?
No, sure. No problem. The track that I had it's called Runaway. And I submitted that because Runaway is like a representation of the trials that I've overcame. And so Runaway is about basically not running away from your issues, just facing them head on. You gotta really basically, like, when it comes to change, right? You gotta first understand that you have an addiction, then you gotta face it, and then you gotta get help. You know what I mean? So that was just my track of overcoming and facing these type of trials and not running away from the situation.
Man, that's really dope. That's really dope. And again, the energy in the track itself really speaks to your experiences as well. And so, man, to make that connection point with your experiences and to be able to articulate as well as you do, I think that's been one of the things that I've been most impressed about as well, is your ability to write and to tell a story. Can you speak to a larger picture of yourself and the context of how you perceive yourself as a writer, and maybe some things moving forward with how you see yourself utilizing your skills as a writer?
So, like right now, like I do a lot of things outside of just, rapping. Like I script write, I do other type of short films, and the thing is just carrying over the message of just overcoming and empowering us as a society. You know, I see myself owning animation studio, owning like like other types of art where it comes to like short stories for whether it's like international, like being able to put all of my talents out there and kind of convey the same message of, you know, no matter what you're going through, you can make it out. So
that's pretty awesome.
Hopefully that answered the question. So.
Yeah. Do you have any upcoming projects that are up and coming that you want the people to know about?
So right now I have 2 projects. The one is one of my anime series is called Sin Silence, and I'm working with Hidden Chamber Comics. The illustration is by Mike. Mike does art. He's like one of the people I met in the space through the listening room, and you know he's just been phenomenal. And that should be coming out the end of October, early November. And that's one project. And then I'm working on my next EP called Diamond in the Shadows. And, you know, I'm working with a couple of collabs and just trying to get this thing done, hopefully by the end of the year. So that's one of my goals.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So are you going to be at CNFTCon? Are you going to be performing?
Yes, I will be there. I'll be there. Yeah. Awesome.
Well, Matt Dymend, man, I want to thank you so much for your time today. We're definitely going to be looking forward to seeing you at CNFTCon. And man, we're looking forward to all the work that you have to bring to the table, man, to the collective, because you inspire, you motivate all of us. I don't want to speak for everyone, but I'll speak for everyone on this one and say, man, we really do appreciate you. We love and respect you. And we look forward to continuously growing together, bro.
Hey, likewise, man. You know, y'all always bring the fire, and y'all give this platform for like artists like us, you know, to actually showcase and connect. And you know, let's just keep it moving, man. You know, the community is filled with unity, so we just got to keep on moving because everybody can eat. So I'm happy about that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. With that being said, man, again, thank you for your day, and we'll see you on the next go around.
All right, brother. Y'all take care. All right.
Yes, sir.
On edge, been clocked out, been hit loaded at bottom. I missed the mark, I made mistakes, the devil think that he got him. I've been plagued by this darkness that haunted me as a kid, manipulated